Oh, yes. How is everybody? Well, it's not going to be a long one today. I'll probably cut it down a little bit, purely for the fact that underneath here it's been raining for about 24 hours and the snow started about an hour ago and it's starting to settle, which is absolutely brilliant. You won't be able to see this, you may be able to, I don't know, but just behind there it's kind of created just like a little sort of pond sort of thing there. It always gets bad, like a little catchment area. And I think we've got a bit of an ice skating situation going off, although there's no way I'm going to go and try see if the ice is alright, and neither should you either. Okay, so we'll start off. Hold the moon, bring your feet together, cloud across and bow. Right, done 10 stances so far, and we're going to add on to the last stance that we actually did. So go through the first 10 ways of standing. I'm going to do all this pretty quickly today. As you'd imagine, I'm going to play a warm-up, but I've got the electrics out with an umbrella over that at this moment in time, so hopefully we should be okay. Nothing too sparkly. Alright, bring your feet together. B stance. It's really icy underneath it. Make a V shape, V or V shape. Eagle stance. Lift up, twist, drop down. One spare shoe, bear stance. Got a bit wider, horse stance. Now I'm smiling at this moment in time because I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Alright, you're going to go to riding horse stance. Now imagine you're standing in snow, and I am. Alright, lift your foot up, you got a footprint. Yay, there's the footprint. Step over, footprint is right in the middle of me, even though my right leg's sliding out, left as you're looking. Sit on the horse, grab the reins, pull them back, turn them over, down you go, sit on it, okay? So that's the first 5. If you've been following these videos already up until this point, you will know all those 5 and you'll know them pretty well. If you've done this before, and a few of you that are watching will have done, if you've done this before I started doing these live streams or the YouTube streams, you'll know, but it's good practice, alright? So, the next one that we did from there, we did a dragon. And you do left or right dragon, depending on what side you put your foot forward, okay, on your arm. So put one leg forwards, little bend, straight back leg, hand above your head, there. Alright, so as you guys are looking, that's right dragon. Obviously I'm doing it on my left side, I'm mirroring things for you. Remember, 3 things to bend, 1, 2, that front knee. Back leg straight, but relaxed, there, okay? So we'll do that from the side, like that. Okay, do it the other way, do it on this leg. Like that. And the main thing with this is don't go tight roping. In other words, don't take your front foot over your back leg. Make sure that when you look down at my feet now, you can actually see a little sort of like gap. Bring this back, should go back to an eagle stance. To there. Okay, so we went from that to the classic crane stance. Okay, so if you lift up, crane. So whatever your leg that you lift up in crane, that's what it is. Left crane or right crane. Right, so if you lift the other one up, easy peasy, okay? After that we did a monkey stance. Heel down, turn your hip. So you turn your hip forward, so now your thighs are level. Your heel is in the floor and your toes are pointing at about that angle there. I don't know if you can see that, maybe on my black coat you'll be able to see that there. So about that angle, about 45 degrees. Where have we had that one before? Right, there. Okay. And then change over, put the other one out. Easy stuff. Remember, turn the hip. Alright? Okay. From monkey we went on to dog. Dog's probably the hardest one because you kind of have to hang your leg out, and most people, it's not an exercise they kind of practice a lot. So if you remember, you lifted your knee, wag your tail is this bit from the knee down, alright? So stretch that out, bring your paws in. Now you can have a little bend in there if you want. If you want to go straight, go straight. Okay? If you want to go bend, go bend. Alright? From there, you can come down to a Yeah, monkey. Easy, easy stuff, all right? From monkey, we switched it to a cat. And to go to a cat from a monkey is so simple. You go there, and then all you're going to do now is just going to change your heel and put your toes down. That. Okay, so from that to that. All right, there to there. But keep your paws out. Okay, so we do this from the side. So for your monkey, turn your hip in. So get your nice, good workout in that leg. All right, paws out. There. Okay, that to that. All right, so that was monkey. Now there is one more that fits into this sequence that I've been teaching you guys, right? We call it a duck stance. And the duck stance, if you do this duck stance correctly, you will really find that you're going to feel it in your leg, your standing leg. And again, it's an easy peasy way of standing, but it actually knits together everything that we've kind of like done for those last 2 or 3 ways of standing there. Okay, so if you all go out and do a monkey stance, all right, now you know from there to there, we'll keep the hands down for the moment, from there to there, yeah, monkey to a cat. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep our thighs, yeah, keep our hip forward and keep our thighs straight. And then all we're going to do now is we're just going to put our toes down. Now you can't take your leg forwards. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your thighs level there, keep your hips squared round, and then just put your toes down. All right, keep your thighs level. Now you're going to feel that. All right, you will feel that across here. Not in this one, in this one, okay? Duck stance, all right? Try on the other leg. So, heel out, monkey, okay? And then turn your hip, drop your toes down, and you're going to feel it in that leg, all right? You'll feel it shake, ooh, sometimes shakes, okay? The only other thing we've got to do now is add the paws, or add the wings, all right? So, go back to the one, monkey, drop down, duck, there, feel that there, good strong legs, okay? And that's your new way of standing for today. Now, if you remember, we worked out 5 ways, so from your eagle right the way out to your riding horse, okay? This time we're going to work 5 ways forwards. So, you ready? Crane, dog, monkey, duck, cat. All right? Can you see how that works? Crane, dog, monkey, duck, cat. If you do that movement 3 times on each leg, okay, you are really giving so many muscles, particularly from the hips down, so many muscles a workout. I mean, a really good workout as well. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more strenuous, easy stuff. When you do the dog, keep it right the way out there, and then when you do the duck, sorry, keep it right the way out there. Okay, so you're really starting to sink, and then come up. All right, you will find that it starts to ache, and it's a brilliant way of actually training the standing leg. A really good way of doing it. Okay, so fingers crossed. If I do slip, if I do fall over, you have my great permission to laugh your socks off, okay? Because I've got a feeling, because this is icy underneath here, I've got a feeling there could be a few slips and slides. So we're going to put the warm-up on. Going to get the warm-up going. Remember what I've always said, if you're in a group of people now, nominate somebody to start, okay? So have a look round, who's going to start? All right, get that person. They're going to be ready with a cool move, way cooler than I'm ever going to do, because I'm no good at this really. I just jump around like a loony. All right, which hopefully you will as well. So nominate somebody, they're going to start. I'm going to go over there, hope that the actual speaker system and what have you is not too much covered in snow and not frozen to death, and then start it off, and then I'll come back and we'll jump around for 3 minutes or so. Okay, so give me a few seconds and I'll be back. Get yourselves ready.
Dinner is on.
Okay, just gonna walk on the spot.
Sunday again.
This should be fun. Change.
Guys with his tongue. The greenhouse is busy inside. Pruning again. Everything's easy and
Change.
makes sense. I like it. I like it.
Change.
Sisters in bed. Mother is shouting to her. Pack up your dolls. Dinner is ready.
Change.
Go tell Dad. The whole house smells good. I look at the street, the scenes exactly the same. The windows are playing Sunday
Change.
songs. I like it. I like it.
And change.
Don't think I'm wrong. I'm singing songs, just watching Sundays on.
Change. Change. Change.
I like it. I like it.
And change.
I like it. I like it.
Change.
I like it.
Brilliant. Okay, to add on, or should I say to finish the Tai Chi moves that we did. Now, I've mentioned before, Tai Chi is really good for building muscle, building bones, this sort of thing, really strong, okay, without, or with very little stress on joints, that sort of thing. So the first 8 movements that we learn are all to do with breathing, breath, chi, okay, chi. That's what we're going to accomplish when we do this. So the very final movement of the first 8 is not difficult at all, and it's not complicated. So we should be able to do this right from the start. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way through it. I'm going to go through everything up until adding on the new movement, and then I'll show you the new movement in isolation, and then we can practice that a couple of times, and then we'll do it all again. Okay, right. Isn't it fantastic in snow? I love the snow, I really do, always have. Here we go. Sit into your horse stance, all right? A little bit of snow in the eyes. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands, arms. Sit onto your horse. Breathe in and lift your arms up. Go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put your arms, or should I say wings, around a ball. Lean over, turn, breathe in. Open your wings. Flap the wings and breathe out. Go this way. Turn, breathe in. Breathe out. Step forward on your right leg. Lift your arms up, breathe in. Sink back, step back, turn, breathe out, stretch behind you. Breathe in on the way up. And step back and breathe out. Okay. Pick up your knee, breathe in. And breathe out. Opposite leg, breathing in. And breathe out. Take the wings out to the side. Breathe in and push. Breathe out. Lift up the opposite leg, breathe in and push. Breathing out. Turn your hands, put one over the top of the other, don't let them touch. Okay, now you might feel heat now coming from your bottom hand to the back of this top one. I can, even though it's freezing out here. Okay, imagine you've got a ball in this top hand. Move from yesterday. Drop your hands, the crane takes flight. Breathe in. Sorry, 2 days ago. Breathe out. This is the movement from yesterday, drinking water. Pull up, breathe in. And breathe out. Remember, your hands should be touching now. Underneath the belly button, pull up. And then breathe out as you go down. Turn underneath your belly button. Pull up, breathe in. And then breathe out. Okay, new move for today. As your hands go down, take them out to the side and start to breathe in. Breathe in. Look above your head. Put your fingers at each other. Keep breathing in and then breathe out. Then start to look forwards, but don't look down. Okay. And that's the new move for today. Let's try that again. So, drink water 3 times. Okay, you're here. When you get there now, hands just below your belly button. Take your hands or your wings out. Breathe in. Huge breath. Start to look up at your fingers, pointing them at each other, and then breathe out. Keep looking. As soon as they pass your face, look forwards, don't look down. Okay? Try that one more time. You just do your 3 drinks. Okay? You're down there, arms nice and relaxed. Okay? Breathe in as you lift up your arms or your wings. Breathe in, keep looking forwards. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Now, as your hands come above your head, start to look up. Keep breathing in. Then breathe out. Look at your fingers. Keep your head facing forwards as they go down. Okay? Now, the last thing you've got to add is this. And that's the end of the first 8 moves, okay? So as these last days have gone by, I've shown you right from the start, okay? You've got crane wakes up, crane catches the breeze, crane stretches its wings, yeah? The crane's dancing, the crane prepares to fly, 1 step, 2 steps, crane flies, the crane takes flight, crane drinks water, 1, 2, 3, okay? Last movement. When you lift up here, there are a number of names, but I've always used the name pushing the sun down. So when you put your arms up here, you imagine that your arms are coming right the way round and your sun, and you're pushing that down. And as the sun goes down, what you got in the sky then? You got the moon. So you bring your feet together, grab the moon, and bow. They are the first 8 movements in Tai Chi that I teach. The first movement is by far the most important, this here, up and down. Although saying something is more important than something else is making it a singular thing. It's just as important, the other moves, as what that is. I just think that that one is, you know, is probably for me the most important one on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do one last thing before we go, because my hands are freezing. What we will do is we will do a movement where really good for your tummy, really good for digestion, this sort of thing. All right, so put one hand on your tummy, all right, and circle it round. Okay, now what you're doing here, you're circling your hand around, and just underneath the ribs here, if you imagine now that there's a circle there, okay, a circle. So as your ribs come down and they open up here, right there, that's for me anyway, right? You tap down on your ribs, you get to a bit that comes squidgy, right? Very, very important place that. When you touch that, you'll feel it goes squidgy, goes in a little bit, right? Don't press hard in there because it will hurt you. Okay, so there, right? Now from there, your ribs come round, But this reveals a circle that can fit perfectly. If I had a football now, I could place that football there, and it would fit perfectly into the ribs there. Perfect, okay? And that's this bit you're going to rub round, okay? So, put your hand, you can put it at the top if you want, where the squidgy bit is, just there. Go round the top, bottom of the ribs there, around the top part, and then up and round, okay? Now, this is better done sort of not through a big coat. This is better done hand on the actual tummy, or a t-shirt, that sort of thing. But preferably your hand on the actual tummy, right, with nothing in between. So you go around there. And if you've got some sort of tummy pain, this will start to go, okay? All right, and just rub round, okay? Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this a little bit harder. So I'm actually going to do 2 hand rubs, okay? So I'm going to have one at the bottom, one at the top. So we're going to have one coming round here, all right? And one going the opposite way. So if you think one's going this way, and one's going to go this way, like that. So you're going to go like that. Okay? I've got that right. Hang on. That way, and that way. That's right, isn't it? Try it again. We go around. So we go like that. Keep catching my hands on these buckles in here. Hang on a second. Let's do a little wardrobe sort of fixing. Should be okay with the bottom one. But just in case, put buckles there. All right. So you ready? So you're going to go. Hang on. That way. This always gets me. That way. That's it. You go like that. That's it. There. Got that? I think I have now. Sometimes a little bit confusing, but they pass each other and go down. And then when you come back to this to the top again, they pass each other, but put another hand on top. So if you've had one hand on top, go down, and then put the other hand on top. There. Right? Way better if you've got this just a t-shirt or there's nothing between you and your tummy, this sort of thing, and you get this alternate circle movement a lot easier. Okay, so if you go back to the start, round there, okay, and you breathe in. Now breathe in all the way for a full circle. Okay, so if you start at the top, big breath, big breath out. Breath in, and a breath out. So if you've got two hands there, breath in, breath out. Breath in, and a breath out. Okay. Right. The phone's absolutely worked through. There's no high-tech stuff here. It's just a phone on a tripod, which is filming me in my garden. So hopefully the phone's not got too much water in it. As I say, I hope you're all well. I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday. I hope you have another great day today. Enjoy the snow. We don't get it that often nowadays. Going back when I was young, it was much more than, you know, maybe once or twice during the winter season. We got it a lot more than that. But we've got it. And the cool thing about it is it's going to be here, and apparently it's going to snow where I am all day today. So if I came down 3 or 4 hours time, maybe it'll have accumulated a bit. But the main thing is accept the fact. If you don't like the snow, right, accept the fact that it's wonderful. Okay, some people don't like the snow. Some people, oh no, it's the snow. It's fantastic. It's absolutely wonderful. It's nature at its absolute best. Sunny, raining, windy, snowing, you know, all these different things that we get. It's just marvellous, absolutely marvellous. So remember I said in the last video, stay positive, keep your chin up, look forward, look to the future. No point looking behind. That can't affect anything, but you can affect your future. Okay? So look positive, be positive, and I'll see you tomorrow when hopefully it'll keep snowing until I come down tomorrow, in which case I'm probably going to need this shovel to get down there. Alright? Have a lovely day everybody, and take care. Bye.